as we come into the most sincerest place of worship. On my baritone. I freely give. For worship. Do y'all not know what worship is? And no, neither one of you go to church.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Prophetess Oprah Winfrey.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
I felt like it was, first of all, where did she get this choir from?
She's Oprah. Doesn't she travel with the choir?
She does. Like, so she walks in and they're like, oh.
Choir, yep.
Well, no, it's Oprah, and she sings in a baritone, so I'm sure they're not going to be singing over her. So it's more like, oh. All right. Welcome to the ShakeUP After Dark. I'm Alex the Great. I hope you have your favorite libation. I have a couple of them with me tonight. So glad you're here. Tiff Linnell, hello.
Tiff Linnell. You know, I got to sing my intro.
If only you could sing. And Greg.
Hi.
Already in the show.
I miss you guys. I'm back.
Oh, we miss you too, since, you know, it's been 2 weeks since you've been on the show.
I'm not going to lie. I ain't really thought about you.
Oh, rudeness.
It's just disrespectful. You're just so disrespectful.
I'm pretty much as honest as they come.
That is true.
Well, I miss you, Alex.
I miss
you, Tiffany. Yeah.
I miss you too, Greg. Greg, you got the list of topics for the evening. We've opened up with worship. What's next?
Well, first, we got to talk about Jill Scott.
Jilly from Philly. Ho Jilly.
So Jill Scott is filing divorce from her husband, and today she was granted a restraining order.
Was she?
Yeah.
The thing is, let me tell y'all something, and this is not a popular opinion. I don't share popular opinions, and I really don't care. I get jumped on for giving my thoughts and opinions. I've been doing it for years, especially behind a damn mic. And the thing is, the system is built. And first of all, don't take this. If you don't know me, or you might think I'm about to say something like, and I'm just some type of chauvinist, and I'm not. I mostly believe people when they say that something happens, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. I put my trust into people. However, I work in a really shady industry, and I work with people that do everything for money. So in this case, that doesn't apply to Jill Scott. But I say that to say that the system has been built to protect the people that are going through something, or people that are hurt in some way, or they are in some type of situation that doesn't benefit them. When you are a repeat offender, I don't think that the system is still designed to work for you, even if you may be the problem. Anybody, and I like to say in situations like this, like we don't really know. Her husband, her now estranged husband, has spoken out as well. We got to be equal here. We all love Jill Scott. I love Jill Scott, so I just believe her by default. I don't know this. I don't know this. I don't know him. Well, that's what I'm saying. I believe her by default, and most people will. But since you say that there was, there's lots of reports that from people that have worked from her, also other family members that say that she comes from a family of very, very bitter and toxic women, and they spew things into each other, and all of their relationships end in divorce, which is kind of sad. Again, this is all alleged, so I can't really say whether or not that's true or not. But that said, I want to say that anybody that usually seeks a restraining order is granted one. There's not many times where a police officer is going to say, or a police department is going to say no, or a judge is not going to grant you a restraining order if you say something's happening. So, and most restraining orders, as we know, say that the person needs to remain 100 feet away from you, out your business, gone and away. So I've worked in this industry long enough to know that when you say something like Jill Scott was granted a restraining order, eyebrows go up. I start to twitch. Ooh. The judge granted her a restraining order. He must have been tapping. Was he hitting her? And speculation, I just want to prevent that. So that's why I went on my little rant right there, because she asked for one, she got it. If you asked for one, you would get one.
Well, they only been married for 18 months. They got married last June.
He said some really spicy things about her.
I believe him. Honestly, I really do. So it was kind of perfect. She was in that movie. What was it? The Tyler Perry movie?
Why Did I Get Married?
Why Did I Get Married? Maybe, she's...
Is that why you believe him? Because you feel like you feel like she married a Mike? Is that what you believe?
No, I feel like she may be the Mike.
Oh.
She's the one who have the money. She's used to being by herself. She's used to making like decisions on her own. Now she's marrying a man who's going to be a man, and she don't really like that.
On that note, Joe, Greg, I got a drink to that. You might have a point.
Oh my! Wait a minute, Alex. What are you sipping on?
Maker's Mark.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes further, I'm also prepared with the Corona.
Right. I can't drink Corona without grenadine. But anyway, we were talking about Jill.
I have a lime that will do for me.
That'll do as well. Poor Jill. So, a couple of things. Alex, you and I talked about this when this came out in the headlines. That between her and Halle Berry. One, okay. Two, I mean, Halle Berry is on 3. Well, she's done with the 3rd one, right? So her next one would be 4. Like, I never, ever, ever will just default to blaming the woman. But I believe Jill Scott probably does have a very strong personality. And I think well, I'm not going to talk about Halle because I have different thoughts on her. But I do think that Jill Scott...
Because I told you, you can't sit here. We just can't sit here and trust Halle, okay? Like, of course, everyone wants to default to Halle too. But Halle, like, first of all, every single man, and then she has these extreme and elaborate stories about what they did and how they did her wrong and she was going to die. And then you start to picture these movies that she's been in and how she fights tooth and nail. And like, you just imagine that the man's just the worst. And maybe maybe it's all in her head. Maybe she lives her life like it's a constant movie.
That would be terrible.
I long have believed that you can't trust fine women, and you also can't trust women from the islands. Or New Orleans, okay? Women from the islands and women from New Orleans have the same type of, I'm not going to call it a voodoo, but it's something that they have going on. I said voodoo.
I heard you.
I don't really know what it is that they have going on aside from that tick that they have. Like Halle Berry has a little crazy in her. And what was that movie?
I just can't.
She met that man online and she was actually the killer in the end.
I know what you're talking about. And she was like a reporter or something.
Yeah, one of the best movies that she's ever done.
That movie was incredible. I'm gonna find it on Netflix. Greg, are you doing something with your mic?
It was falling. I had to fix it. Sorry.
Next time, mute before you begin to fix.
Sorry.
Alice, I know what movie you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it, but well, we're not going to tell the name of it because you already just said that she's the killer, and that's like a twist of the movie. So we're not going to tell you
that's a Halle movie worth watching because her last the last movie, The Call, and then the other one were like, what's up with Halle and chasing all these damn kids? What's going on, like Halle?
I don't know. She did like 3 movies like that.
Well, her last one was her directorial debut, I think. It was either her debut as a director or a producer. Maybe both. It was one of the two.
So she just did the same movie. Because when she put that wig on in The Call, when she put that wig on in The Call, first of all, the wig.
I didn't see that movie, but no wig compares to that wig that made her look like number 1 from The Wiz. Sorry.
Or Sheree from Housewives this past weekend. But Sheree's, it was gray. No, so, but in that, like Halle and these kids, and it's the same thing with Denzel and transportation. Mm-hmm. Trains, planes. Like, what is going on? Denzel's doing the most on a train, the most on a plane, the most.
This is true. You have a point. Okay, we spend too much time on this, Jill. I'm sorry that your marriage ended. I think her and Mary should do a combo album for their next piece of work.
See, Mary hasn't been through relationships like that. You know what I'm saying? We know
she
two public married.
You know, she gives a good breakup album.
We do, and we have two special. And you know, I meant to say.
Oh Lord!
What I actually meant to say that I didn't get to say. You know what? I'll save it. We can do it. But you're right. We've only known two public married relationships. Back when she was with old boy from Casey and JoJo. I mean.
Next topic, Greg.
Tyrese.
Next topic, Greg.
All right, so
all things. I'm like, I don't want to talk about him.
We have to talk about Tyrese because he lied and said that Will and Jada gave him $5 million and they did not.
But was it really a lie? See, this is the thing. They came out and said it, and this is the type of thing. Tammy Roman, and if you don't follow Tammy Roman's official Bonnet Chronicles, like I was gonna go in on it, but when she goes in on stuff, I feel bad going in like. I come on late at night or early in the morning, and here goes Tammy in the middle of the day, and she has 500 million followers, and then she gives you a whole minute in a bonnet, and she read the whole hell out of Tyrese. Like, first of all, nigga, shut your goddamn mouth. I wish I could recreate what she said, but I can make it 30 seconds so we don't have to spend any more time on Tyrese. Tyrese came out and said Will and Jada gave him $5 million. But they told him to not tell anybody and stay off of social media with his public business. Here he comes with his damn phone saying that it was actress Jada Pinkett Smith. Who puts that in their phone? If you know, like Jada, why doesn't it just say Jada? I mean, I do first and last name, so I get the specifics. But actress, and he spelled actress wrong. Which, damn it, Tyrese, you always give information and you can't spell.
I'm like, that's horrible. Spell.
So then he's gonna spell it wrong. So you come out and you say, Will and Jada that gave me $5 million, told me not to tell, but I'm just so happy I got my daughter, blah, blah, blah. They said, Will and Jada's like, bro, nigga, I said, shut your goddamn mouth. And Tammy's point, Tyrese, Will, and Jada have family members that they don't even give $50 to. And here you are advertising that they say they gave you $5 million. People, the family, aunts and uncles, cousins and little nephews and nieces, college bills, light bills, eviction notices, and Will and Jada done changed their number and they don't want to give the people the damn number, and here you are talking about Will and Jada got an extra $5 million, and now their whole family is like, well, fuck you, motherfucker, because well, like why? And the IRS is like, oh, y'all got an extra $5 million. Oh, we on the way. So Tyrese should have fucked up. Now nobody wants to hire you with this damn mouth.
Right.
Go back, get back on the bus and let's make a new soda that Tyrese can sing about, like he sang about that Coca-Cola commercial, and then we can be done with Tyrese. I'm tired of this. I am tired. And Tyrese is just always, he has his whole big ass face in the big ass camera, and he be like this. I just really want y'all to know. Like,
I hate you so much.
Back up, bro. Chill.
So much.
Chill. Tyrese has no chill.
So, question: do you really think that Will and Jada gave him the $5 million? Yes or no?
I do. I feel like they reached out to them, but even if they did, it's easiest for them to say, you know what, we didn't do nothing. That nigga is crazy, and it would come across that he is crazy.
I mean, he's been doing too much lately.
Tyrese is falling apart in front of us.
Well, just like Wendy Williams, she's falling apart literally in front of us. So, I mean, kind of like a trend.
She had the nerve to be on her show this morning talking about Tyrese falling apart. Now, Wendy.
She's literally falling apart.
I'm sorry, that will never not be funny.
Wendy.
It's not funny. Well,
what? Wendy?
I said that will never not be funny.
Okay.
I will laugh at
it'll never not be funny that she's literally falling over while falling apart. Yeah, that'll always be funny.
So did you see the pictures this morning of her husband with his mistress getting out of the Bentley?
Yeah, I saw them yesterday, and I also saw yesterday she looked like I posted a picture.
A scarecrow.
She actually looked like the crack pipe.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. You did it wrong. When Wendy cries, she goes, ee! Wendy, you know that legendary Wendy Whitney interview. She was like, Whitney. Whitney was like, Wendy. The whole world right now is like, Wendy. Now, the thing is, Wendy, you have been a hot topic now for 3 weeks, okay? When the Daily Mail came out and did this expose about your husband, having his name in the mailbox, like, there's a lot of things you can allege cheating, and sometimes people can fabricate things and make something seem like something that it's not. People do that, and they do it really well. What the hell is your name being, like, why would your name be in somebody else's mailbox unless you used to live there? Or you currently live there?
How did we get here?
Whose name is in your mail? I don't have a mailbox. Well, I do have a mailbox, but not like that. But Tiffany, you live in a house. Whose name is in your mailbox?
No one's at the moment. I actually need to add my name to my mailbox, but it would be my name.
If your mail person knows you, if your mail person knows you,
my mail person doesn't know me.
Right. I feel like why? And I don't even like mail, so I don't ever like my name in the box. Because first of all,
you don't like mail.
I hate mail. Hate it. I really mail? Like. I hate. Most people hate mail, Tiff, but you're old, so of course I could just see you sit here going through your mail. You probably have a letter opener, don't you?
I don't. I used to. No, actually, I do still. I do still have it.
Do you have stamps?
I do.
I do too.
See,
you have to mail stuff. I have to mail in my.
No.
I just put something in the mail yesterday. I have an entire stamp book.
Not a stamp book.
I got the whole stamp book.
No, I have stamps. They're around here somewhere.
Who are you mailing? Who are you mailing?
But I always keep it in my car. What? You never know. I needed it the other day and I used it.
Greg, you keep your stamp book in your car. That's a bit much.
Yes, in the console.
No, that's a bit much.
You're working in an industry that's still kind of dated. Like buying a house is still like.
What this has? Wait. This has nothing to do with real estate, though.
So tell me, Greg, you're under 30. Why in the fuck?
I don't use them that often, but if I need a stamp, I have a stamp. I don't have to run to the store to get a stamp. I have stamps.
If you need a stamp, my nigga, you can go stand in line at Publix and the cashier has them. You don't.
But why do that?
But why do that when I have it in my car?
Neither one of you answered my question. What? Like, first of all, Greg, what do you need?
I just sent off a business, something for business yesterday. So, yeah, I mailed something off for business.
What business, Greg?
I can't. It's confidential. So, but I did mail something yesterday.
Why don't they have email?
They do have email, but this is something that needs to be mailed.
In fact, faxes now are received by email. Tiffany, who are you mailing things to with stamps?
I just told you today I have to mail in my passport renewal application, stuff like that. You have to mail. So government stuff where they're outdated.
Do you know what most people do?
That stuff.
Especially millennials. Do you know what they do? They go to the post office, which is the passport office is the post office. You take it to the damn post office. They will say, swipe your card, and they don't even put a damn stamp on it. They print out a label from a computer with a barcode that allows it to be mailed where the hell it needs to go.
But that's out of my schedule though. So I went to the post office and I got a stamp book and I keep it. And it usually lasts me for like a year or two. I have
a headache. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I cannot believe that I'm sitting here on the phone with two people born after 1987 that say that they have stamps. And I check my mail once a month. You know why? Because everything gets paid online. So you're wasting your time sending me these bills. They send bills and notifications and shit. Like, you already sent me a push alert. You disabled my card 4 days ago. Why did you have to send me a notification saying that we detected some fraud? Well, who's the letter for? The scammer that's here waiting to check my damn mail?
So,
like, what the hell? Like, what? This is it's so stupid.
So you don't keep your stuff like in a binder, like your bank statements and like cell phone bills and all of that stuff?
Nah, I don't do that. All of that should be online.
Yeah, right? But a computer could crash. I have it online. I have it backed up too. I have everything. For every need, I could go to it.
You know what that's called?
I can tell
hoarder.
No, it's neat. It's not out and about. It's just neat and in order.
Let me say this. Let me make a clarification, okay? Let me make something crystal clear. I'm OCD. Anybody will tell you that I'm OCD. I'm obsessive compulsive about cleanliness, organization. If you even see the way that I file from my emails to my documents, certain paper, once it comes electronically, you don't need it, okay? The same statement that came in the mail came as a PDF. They're not in there modifying PDFs. That's how you just file that away. I have 5 different clouds that all of my stuff is stored in. If you ask anybody that has known me in the last probably 15 years, I can pull up every single conversation, every photo, every video. I keep my documents. There's no need.
You keep blackmail photos, videos.
Now let me tell you,
I don't keep all that stuff.
I'd have to kill you.
I did keep one piece of mail because I didn't have my online bill pay set up when I first moved here to New York City. But I bitch about this all the time, and I'll bitch about it today. And I don't mind. I'll show you this. You can have the account number because I don't really care. It's my power here. This power company in New York City called Con Edison. I'm gonna take about another 60 seconds of this show to vent about something that doesn't make sense to me. Now, I've been paying electric bills. I'm 30 years old. I've been paying electric bills since I was 18, basically. Yeah, I pay the school. I lived in an apartment. I've been paying electric bills for a long time. Every electric bill that I've gotten has been pretty consistent until I moved to this damn city. Okay? Now, my first bill, prorated. You know how they say, the more people that piss you off when they tell you they're going to prorate your charges is your cable company. Comcast will be like, oh, your next bill will be prorated. The hell if it will. The hell if it will. What I'm not doing is paying you a month in advance for cable that I might cancel. That's what I'm not doing. So unprorated, well, sir, that's just our policy. And to hell with your policy. You're going to get paid the days that I've used. Well, and that is fine. But back to this power bill. So my original power bill, I moved into this apartment on August 15th. They sent me a bill August 15th through August 25th. I've talked about this so much, I pretty much have memorized the bill, okay? They sent me a bill for 10 days. Now, mind you, this city, first of all, I've never lived anywhere where central air conditioning is wow, that's an amenity. Like, that's a luxury. I mean, in addition to other things that people don't have up here, like garbage disposals, marble countertops. When I realized that my counter was linoleum.
Sir, you are getting way off topic. I need you to keep going. You said 60 seconds.
I just want you to know. So I get a bill for 10 days. My apartment maybe this box that I live in might be 750 square feet. Maybe that. I got this bill for 10 days. I was out of town for 5 days in the Hamptons, okay? So I'm moving it on the 15th. This bill is from the 15th through the 25th. Everything is off. It's empty. I have no furniture, no lights, no TVs, nothing. There was nothing here. This bill is $104.60. Now, somebody that's paid bills for a long time, I'm sitting here and I am guesstimating in my head what it could possibly be. I know who it's from. Okay, I had that it was like I was buying a house when I got the apartment, buying a house when I got the damn electric account. I had to send them a fax of a birth certificate and my former power bill from the last state. Who? Anyway, $104. This is why I'm bitching.
Well,
wait.
Terry Crews, hold on. I'm sorry. I thought you was finished. Go ahead.
Why I'm bitching? This bill, it says that my usage charges was $34.33. That's how much electricity I used. And you know what? I moved here in August, so it was hot. So with my new central air, hell yeah, I turned that bitch on. $34 sounds about right for 4 days that I was here.
So what if it was running charges?
The whole time.
I just remembered the rest of this story.
Delivery charges. Delivery.
To deliver the electricity to your house.
Okay, so you pay delivery charges on Postmates for $4.99. If you want something in the middle of the night, you want some damn Chipotle. You pay a delivery charge to Amazon Prime Now when you order 50 packages and it's the middle of the night and then somebody's about to bring them to you. Who pays a delivery charge for electricity? Did you bring the truck and back it up to the building and deliver the electricity? Like, I used $34.33. And then there's a basic service charge with the delivery charge of $6.45. So you're telling me that you're charging me for usage and then delivery. So did I call? Hell yeah, I called. And I'm not the type of person, I'm gonna pay the damn bill. I mean, I live here. But I just need to. Thank you for calling Con Edison. Can I help you? I have just one question about your bill. Okay, I'm looking at this bill, and it says that I have a usage charge. You read that right, and a delivery charge. Now, are you charging me for delivering the electricity to the building that I live in? Wow, you read that right. You're the first person that's ever got that right. How the fuck do you think that's gonna work for me? That's not gonna work for me. How did the electric get here? Because if it's costing you $64 to deliver my electricity, can I choose a different method of delivery?
I can't. Right,
I did ask.
You're 60.
I'm done. I'm done. I just want y'all to know. Don't move here, okay?
All right. So Terry Crews is bitching as well. He filed a police report and said that he was sexually assaulted. Get a load of that.
Is he bitching?
Well, he's bitching. He filed a police report. His wife is pretty upset. They said that a man groped him at a Hollywood high-level event.
This was years ago, though, right? This was the assault from years ago.
I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. But he's just now coming out with the police report.
So the man groped him. Did the man feel like he had like Chris Brown? What's that song Chris Brown singing about on that 45 song album, Juicy Booty? That thought Terry Crews had a juicy booty.
I hate you. Like what is wrong with you?
I mean, for what other reason would they grope him?
His wife is saying that these rich, powerful men get away with the things that they do. So it sounds like this may not be the first time that this happened. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he came out when all of this stuff with Harvey came out. I feel like he came out and said that something happened to him a few years ago too.
But he's just not doing like a police report.
He was groped by a rich white man.
Yeah. Some high-level Hollywood executive.
You know, like rich white man, like somebody like Michael Douglas, or somebody like George W., or someone like Caitlyn Jenner. Which white men?
Well, I don't know. They don't say. They haven't released the name. But this is my question. Do you think that the guy came over and did it as a joke because he see Terry Crews in like the movies acting crazy? You know, some people don't know how to tell the difference from your movie character in real life. Like, he's always taking off his pants. He's always doing like the little like gyrating dance. Maybe he thought that it would be funny.
Well, Terry Crews also, I mean, it actually sounds like very homoerotic. And I feel like, first of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, a white man comes up and tries to touch me, we're gonna have a problem.
Well, yeah, that'll be an issue.
And see, I don't look like Terry Crews. I'm 5'7", and a half 0.99999. I want every part of that inch. Okay,
you got to let that go.
I can. I'm a very small person. And Greg's smaller than I am, so
I'm 5'6" and a half, so I'm an inch shorter.
And it's hard out here for us, and people do things because we're short. Things happen to short people all the time. Like, people just feel like you feel like that you can walk over me. They feel like, I don't feel like any grown man should feel like you can just go touch Terry Crews.
I agree. I totally agree. I'm just trying to think of a half-ass rational reason maybe why it would happen. I just don't see how somebody could just walk up at an event and just grope another man. Seems a little weird. So maybe
question for you, Greg. Have you ever been groped by another man?
No, I haven't. I've never been groped by anybody. I think I look mean out in public, so people don't usually approach me in that way. which is good.
Tiffany, have you ever been groped by another man?
Yes.
How did it make you feel?
Like a piece of meat, but we talked about this the other day. I've been sexually harassed in the workplace. I've been I think maybe that's why I have resting bitch face sometimes, because
Nope, you're not gonna do that one.
That's not why.
I've known you for too long. You have resting bitch face because you're a bitch. That's why. So, can't let you get away with that one. You are a certified bitch. Absolutely.
You know, it is what it is. I really don't care. Whatever. But yes, I've had plenty of guys just touch my ass because it's there, it's big, and they feel like, you know, hey, whatever.
Like they just walk up and touch it, or they like hug you and they kind of have their hands low, or they just walk by and smack it. Like I'm just trying to see like what's happening.
I've had all three of those done.
How do you feel? I mean, like, do you respond to that, or you just kind of ignore it?
Have you met me, Greg? Yes, I respond to that.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't have strangers on the street that have done it. It's normally like an acquaintance or somebody who thinks they're my friend that they can do that or whatever. I don't. It's been a while since a stranger has tried to grab me in public.
So is it
like my shoulder or my arm or my side or something like that? If it's a stranger, I don't think I've had a stranger grab my ass.
Is it different if friends try to do it?
Yeah,
because see, this is the thing. I feel like I get it. It's a problem. Respect people's privacy. Don't be touching me. To be quite honest, I've been groped by the best and the worst of them. I'm more offended. I'm really, and I do think I understand why it's a thing. I understand why it's a thing. So don't think I'm diminishing it at all. But I know people get fresh. I've been touched by guests that I've had on my show. I've had guests that have leave the studio, and you know, we take a picture. You know, and I feel like, depending on the environment that you worked in, like, I mean, I've worked in corporate America. And that's a whole nother topic for another day, like what people do from an industry standpoint. I just feel like people are more fresh with each other, more so because they don't ever see regular people. But that said, I honestly have never really been offended by a grope unless it was by like, girl, you know what? Somebody touched me one time and I'm gonna show you what she looked like.
Oh my God. Don't do that. I absolutely hate you. I absolutely hate everything about you from a deep place within me.
Ooh, baby, you fine. Gave me a hug and grabbed both of my ass cheeks, and I was like, girl.
Will you be offended? I wouldn't be offended by that. I think that would be funny.
No, I'm telling you. I don't mind. It is kind of funny, but you know, sometimes people can be overly sexual and you just are just not that into that. On the flip side,
how did we get here?
I don't really have a problem if you fine and you cop you a little feel.
Have a guy ever groped you, like industry, a guy?
I have been groped by it all. I really have. And I haven't, and no, I will say this. I've been groped. I have been groped by a male before. And it caught me. First of all, my default reaction is, what's wrong with you? That's my first like. But then I always remember that I'm 5'7". I can only do
Kevin Hart yourself like
yeah, like I can only do so much. My bodyguard my whole life was my little brother, but he's not with me all the time. You know, like if I'm walking with him, nothing's gonna happen. He's 6'5", I'm 5'7".
And like, Sydney looks crazy.
Yeah, he looks like in your case,
like he will kill you.
Like you walk by, and I feel like you should kind of embrace. I mean, you walk by, and people literally, the music comes out of the air instantly as soon as people see you. Like as soon as people see you, it's no question about like they see you. It's no joke. And if I saw you just walking on the street and I didn't even know who you were, it would literally be like Greg, the first time you saw Tiffany, did you hear this? Damn it.
No, because the first time Greg saw me was in church. So whatever you're about to say.
Greg's a freak. So the first time he saw you,
what?
Greg, I know you saw. As soon as she started walking, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I hate.
Here she was. Welcome to Newburgh.
Hey.
I hate you so much. So much. Something's wrong with you.
I can actually say that because I saw this video of you, and I'm gonna find the video. I'm gonna send it to you. Tiffany used to be known at church for having the booty praise, and that term, booty praise, that term, booty praise, was given to you by the people at church because Tiffany can inadvertently move this ass in the middle of a praise. She's like, can't stop praising his name, I just can't. Ass clapping. Like, all right.
I hate you so much. This is why you can never not be my friend. You have way too many blackmail photos and video and stuff of me. I just can't. I cannot.
That said, though, I feel like I get it. I'm like, people speak out about it. If it pisses you off, you need to let people know. Like the few times I've been grubbed, I feel like it's not big enough for me to make it a big deal. Like I can check it at the point, like don't do that. But I know that people lose their. I'm not one of those people. I don't lose my mind and get touchy feely when I start drinking. I'm not trying to be all up on something. I don't know you. I don't want you breathing my air. I definitely like. My problem is I can't. I had a hoe phase. I can't be a hoe now because I think too much. I think about your mouth.
And you're a germaphobe.
So I am. So I feel like I love to kiss. I think that's the most sensual thing that you can do.
Right.
But people's mouths are nasty.
That's true.
Right.
And then I feel like these people be having gingivitis and you don't really know. And then
not gingivitis.
The average person, they say that like 6 out of 8 people have gingivitis, some form of gingivitis. Your mouth is a yuck mouth. That's nasty. I don't like, first of all, if I can't kiss you, you definitely can't put your mouth on my, you can't do that. No. No. So, I mean, so when it comes to people in general, I went off on a tangent there. I don't really want you touching me because like people have germs. Germs are real. Stranger danger.
Greg, next topic.
So there's a sister reboot, and one of the twins, they're pregnant. I mean, I don't know if that's important, but they are.
Tia Mowry is pregnant. Now, I'm not gonna lie. She posted a picture. It was a really cute jumper outfit, but she posted a picture a couple days ago, and I was like, that looks like a little baby bump under there. But whatever. But congratulations, Tia. I'm happy for her. I like the sisters. I like Tia and Tamara. Refuse to watch The View, but I do like Tia and Tamara.
You refuse to watch The View if you have your shows messed up tonight.
She's on the top.
I meant the real. I meant the real. I refuse to watch The Real.
You have your shows messed up. Let them mess up the name of my show. I wish they would mess the name up of this show. Oh, are you on the Get Shook? Bitch, what? Shake up. Shake up. Shake up. We shake shit up. That's what we do. Shake it up.
The real. I meant the real. I watch The View every day. I meant the real. I refuse to watch The Real, but I like Tia and Tamara. But
I didn't even know The View was still on.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, you will not.
Disconnect.
You will not. No, hang up. Just go away.
I just said that because you guys love The View. I just said that to pick with you guys. That's all.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go. On that point, Tia Tamara, one of them, is pregnant, and nobody cares. But congratulations to you on your next child.
Oh my gosh.
People really don't care. I know girls be like, oh, I really want to know when everyone gets pregnant because babies are everything, and I just think about babies. But the average person doesn't care that you're about to be fat for 9 months. Congratulations. Enjoy. We're so happy that you're helping to populate the earth. We need that love. We love you for doing it, but we really don't care.
Wow. It's actually supposed to be 10 months. You're supposed to be pregnant for 10 months.
And nobody cares that you know that. because everybody is like nobody, like literally nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Next topic, Greg.
Meek Mill going to jail. Have you guys talked about that?
Yes, we did. We talked about that Monday. Next.
Can I talk? I need to talk about my homie Rameek again, okay? Because I ride for Meek. Okay,
his mugshot came out today.
Meek, it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
He's in a bright yellowish orange jumpsuit. But see, the thing about Meek Mill is he's so real and he's so happy and he loves life. And the thing about this case that is kind of messed up, like people are like, oh, so I saw some people like, you know, he thumbed his nose at the law and blase. The original charge was about guns. It was dropped. The original charge had less than a year attached to it. This brother has been on probation for 10 years. Okay, so maybe he violated the probation, but if you violated probation for 10 years, 10 years ago, I was a dumb nigga. I was 20 years old and stupid, okay? So if I had to not have any violations from 20 to 30, do you know what has happened between 20 and 30? At 20, I was a hoe. At 22, I was a pastor. At 25, I almost died. That's just 5 years. So, like, bruh, come on. And then
was that
like,
you I was talking to that the probation wasn't even supposed to be that long? Like it was a paperwork technicality that they were supposed to get fixed?
Technicality. And so there's some facts about me. I mean, I just love Meek Mill. I really do. His music gives me energy. It's almost like a hood praise and worship song.
Dreams and Nightmares still sends me in.
Listen, Dreams and Nightmares, I'm a boss. Like you turn, I'm a boss.
Yeah. Listen, I'm doing all kind of what? Yeah, I'm going.
You turn, I'm a boss on, and you have a high praise like Asia Hallelujah, the Asia Hallelujah worship team.
We're not doing that tonight. We're not talking about Ming
Lee. I feel like the people should know what.
We're not talking about Ming Lee.
No, her name was Ming Lee Wu. Okay.
Next topic, Greg.
Greg, did you see Ming Lee Wu?
Next topic, Greg. Do not engage, Greg.
This is Ming Lee Wu.
What church is that?
It's not what you're thinking it is. Do you hear these ad-libs though? Mm-hmm. Mink, she has every Judith Christie McAllister run that there is.
Greg, I told you not to engage.
This is Ming Christie McAllister.
We're warned.
So
next topic,
Kojic Asians. Come on and bless the Lord for the Kojic Asians. I didn't even know, like, can you be Kojic and Asian?
Next topic, Greg.
Speaking of Kojic, it's Holy Convocation this week. I'm surprised you guys didn't go. It's Holy Convocation.
Greg.
Okay, so this isn't on the list, but I wanted to bring it up. It's in the news. You know the Little Women of Atlanta? The lady, one of the stars on the show. Well, no, this is a very serious story.
She got arrested, right? One of them got arrested?
She got arrested for a DUI. She was drinking and driving. And she killed a 29-year-old male here in Atlanta by going the wrong way on the street. Now, first off, I didn't know that midgets could drive. Number two, how?
That's not that way.
No. She killed somebody.
You what?
She killed somebody.
Hell.
She's going to hell. She killed somebody.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to indulge in this at this time. Y'all can't see my face because I can't take this story. I can't.
Okay, so this is a very serious story.
No, wait, Greg, you've got to use the politically correct term.
You're going to let me get it out. She killed somebody. Like, she killed a 29-year-old guy because she was driving down a one-way street the wrong way.
Was it Juicy?
No, it wasn't Juicy.
It was
Melissa Hancock. So
she was drunk driving down the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
It was the white one.
Yeah, she's white and she looked angry and kind of like trailer parkish.
Okay, so let me say this. Melissa
I'm looking at her mugshot.
Wait. So we have two instances of people on the road that have no business. I don't give a fuck what the law says, okay? This Makers is good to me on tonight. I don't care what the law says. Midgets and people with one eye don't need to drive.
Are you referring to Fetty Wap? Yes.
But Fetty Wap was one thing I didn't say about that, Tiff. Fetty Wap was charged with 15 counts.
We did say that. I said that. And I listed the charts.
5 of them are because you have one eye. Why are you drag racing, Fetty Wap? Hey, what's up? No. You don't ever need to be driving with one eye.
Hey,
like you shouldn't be driving.
You shouldn't be driving if you're, one of them. And if you are allowed,
they're called little people.
Little people, yeah. You shouldn't be driving, period. And if you are allowed
they make
to
like
drive,
mechanisms and stuff for them to
obviously doesn't work because you can't do it if you're drinking.
I'm gonna shut this down right now for Tiffany because she's sitting over here trying to play devil's advocate, like, oh, she's fine with midgets being on the road. Tiffany has road rage. See, I don't really drive like that. I don't drive at all, actually, right now, and I don't really have any more plans to drive for unless I go on vacation, I rent a car. I don't ever plan to drive again. I am good with having a driver or having an Uber. I don't care. I'm done driving. I'm done. I did that for 15 years. There's a lot of things I did for 15 years. That
Make your point.
Driving. My point is, Tiffany, you have road rage. You have a problem. You are yelling. I'm on the phone with you 90% of the time that you're in the car. And I hear, what the fuck are you doing? I hear that at least 3 times a day. I literally talk to you that much.
Listen.
So if a midget were to be coming the wrong way down the street, this nice, easy demeanor that you have right now where you're sitting on this show, you're sitting on this goddamn show, and you are trying to tell me that you're going to be fine with that, you would not be fine with it, Tiffany. You would have a problem with it. So you need to own it here. This is where we come to shake shit up, and you're going to tell the goddamn truth here on tonight, okay? You're not okay with a midget driving. You're not.
Well, at the end of the day, she killed somebody. The wrong way.
What if the midget hit Caesar on her way down your street, going the wrong way?
Now listen, I'm going to jail.
Who is that? The guy running for mayor? Is that who y'all talking about?
No, that's her dog.
No, that's my dog, Greg.
Oh, I mean, it was somebody running for mayor named Caesar. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, he lost. My poor Morehouse brother.
But he don't have like a 3% chance.
Can we deviate to the Atlanta mayoral race right now?
Yeah, why the hell y'all ain't take y'all asses out there and vote?
First of all, 96,000 people voting in Atlanta is despicable. I went to school in Gwinnett County Public Schools that has a student enrollment right now of 180,000 students. Okay, so not even half of the student population of Gwinnett County Public Schools, Metro Atlanta, Georgia, voted. There were 26,000 people that voted for Keisha Lance Bottoms, 22,000 that voted for Mary Norwood. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen. The black people, there were like 8 of y'all, okay? There were 3 more white people. Do you know they were the next in line? So it was Keisha Lance Bottoms, and it's not a black and white thing usually, but this is Georgia, so it is black and white. In Georgia, if you're white, you're a Republican. I don't care how liberal you are. You could be gay, transgender. You could have a black husband, black children. Bitch, until you are white until proven not white. White and Republican. You are white. Am I lying? I will find the lie. So because of that, these people, it's likely that one of these white people, because it's Atlanta, may jump on Keisha's bandwagon. Just because they jump on Keisha's bandwagon doesn't mean that the rest of these white people have any loyalty to you black hoes. Now, you hoes that are sitting at home, I'm telling you right, my sister called me today and she wanted to know what happened. I had 2 things happen today that are very interesting. Somebody asked me, oh, we got to vote again. I don't even live there, but I'll be down there. I'm going to be down there campaigning. I'm calling Keisha's office tomorrow. What can I do for you? I'm going to do what I can remotely, and then I'm going to come down there. I'm dedicating an entire, if I don't have a whole week, at least 3 days to Keisha. And we're going, Tiffany, we're renting a van. Greg?
Yeah, I've already reached out to her office last week, so yeah, I'm on board.
So, did they respond?
I can use you as...
Yeah, I talked to her.
Well, Greg, let's do this. Let's do this. I want to do it this way. Oh, great idea. It's coming to me live, so we can keep it. We can be accountable with it. Let's do a live remote with Keisha. We're gonna bring the Shake Up and Boss FM to Keisha, and we're gonna do some campaigning for Keisha because we have the resources to put ourselves behind. I just can't sit here and let Buick Mary become the next mayor of Atlanta.
Mary Norwood cannot be my mayor.
Her name is Buick Mary. That's how we will refer to her.
Oh, but she got like a Lexus or like a Mercedes now.
They say that she's pushing a Lexus, but she lies to the people and says that she still has this Buick. But you can tell that she was lying in the video because that's from 4 years ago. You had a Buick for 10 years and you only had 96,000 miles in Atlanta. How? Lies. You get 96,000 miles in Atlanta in 3 years, 2 years.
Right.
Girl, where did you go? And then she went and found some old black woman probably named something like Fannie Mae Beverly. And she's in the video. And then she's got this old voice like this. Fannie has been smoking cigarettes like 6 packs a day. If you see this 98 Buick Century driving around Atlanta, that's Mary Norwood. All right, ma'am. First of all, Mary, you going and find some old black woman in a senior citizen's home isn't convincing. Like Buick Mary can't run Atlanta. Let me explain to you why. Atlanta has become too progressive. Atlanta is a progressive city. The reason why Georgia is not like every other state in the South is because of Atlanta. As somebody that grew up in Atlanta, I really got my footing in Atlanta. I've grown. Atlanta made me. I know I lived in another city in Georgia. I could not live in another part of the South. I couldn't do it. I have no business in Mississippi unless I want to end up dead. I have no business in Alabama. And I'm talking about places that I have family. I have no business in Mississippi for more than 24 hours. Alabama, North Carolina, Tennessee, Arizona, and South Carolina. I don't have any business in these cities. Without Atlanta, which is progressive, we can't do anything with Buick Mary. She's not sitting here looking at a progressive vision for a city like Atlanta. If you want Atlanta to end, if y'all are all ready to move, you're ready to go somewhere else, Buick Mary is going to set y'all back to at least 1956.
Yeah, I can't.
Y'all deal with Buick Mary for 5 years. I'm going to tell my mom I can't even come down there. You got to come up here. I can't.
She can't.
If I land in Hartsfield Jackson and Buick Mary is greeting me instead of, I don't even want Keisha greeting me really, but
I begrudgingly voted for Keisha, but I will campaign for her because since it's now between her.
What's the issue with Keisha?
I don't know her. I just don't. I don't have valid issues with Keisha, and I've said this, but I've said this. Yeah, I've been talking about this election for months. On my and I do know what Keisha did, and I like that things that Keisha was doing in the last 3 to 4 years. I just don't feel like out of the candidates that she was the most qualified. I know that this was all political, though. She did work for Kasim previously. She got his endorsement, and people had to follow that. There were some candidates that were butting heads with Kasim. They've been rivals. They've been on the city council. They weren't really supportive of him. And this is a problem with some of us Black people. We have pride problems. Mm-hmm. And our churches aren't effective because you still have these pride problems.
All right, we only got 6 minutes left. So what are the next topics, Greg?
We ran out of topics.
Oh, well, I'm gonna take y'all asses to vote. Because I just
can't. Go vote.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Did we talk about Diddy changing his name the other day?
We did. He changed it back, though.
He changed it back? He's bored.
Yeah, he said, I'm not changing. I was just drunk. We knew. I could tell.
I gave biggest.
Whenever y'all see me, like, you're never going to see me just drunk. Like, I mean, y'all might. Y'all are a little bit different. But you're never going to just see me. I'm not going to post a drunk video. You might see now, if you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, you're going to see it in my story. That's 24 hours. That's right. Fine. That usually begins, well, this week I can tell you pretty much it's going to start tomorrow at 7. I'll pretty much be there. I'm prepared for that this weekend from from Thursday until Monday morning. I'm feeling like I'm from the South. I haven't had Makers in a minute, and can I just tell you, it has blessed me on tonight.
I'm so happy for you.
I got a text message. I responded no, by the way. I just wanted to let y'all know. So a friend of mine just texted me and said, y'all should do this every day.
No. Sorry. Been there. No, actually, we've never done a late night show every day, but we've done the morning ShakeUP every day. That's a lot. It's a lot to do a show every day.
The story of my life is sitting here talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So no. But I did start something, and I'll tell this: if you don't follow me on Facebook, I have been at my friends limit for like since 2010, so I can't add you as a friend. But you could go on Facebook and just hit follow.
Don't do it.
I do post these things. I think I'm gonna do it again tomorrow because I already have the list. Things that I want to talk about. It's really effective if I just say the things I want to talk about. When I attach pictures and videos, it's a little bit more effective. And so I did that this morning. It was actually really dope. It was really dope. Did you get in on what I wanted to talk about? If you didn't, Tiffany and Greg, you should, because tomorrow you're gonna want to be there.
I'm sorry, you went out. What did you say?
I said if you didn't.
No, you went out, Greg.
Oh, I went out. I didn't hear you.
That's why you need to stop using Metro PCS for your home internet service.
Oh my God.
I have Xfinity and I have the highest speed possible.
Stop using Metro PCS. So what I said was I've been doing this new thing, things I want to talk about. I'll be posting it again tomorrow. If you haven't gotten into it, definitely engage with me on Facebook. Tell your friends.
This morning you had Oprah and some other.
Wait, is this the photo of Wendy where you said she looks like the crack pipe?
Oh, you just pulled me up, huh? Things I wanted to talk about today.
Oh my, she does look like she should be walking down the street from me.
Say it with me, Tiffany. Wendy.
Oh,
Let's
Wendy.
do it together.
Wendy, at least she doesn't look like Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams
is a fat whale. You gotta say it, the whole thing.
Is a fat whale. Oh, Wendy. Wendy.
You know what? I felt bad for Wendy when she told that story that she said they used to have this song about her because she was fat when she was a kid. And she was like, y'all want to hear the song? Wendy Williams is a fat whale. I kind of felt her because I was that person. I was the person that made fun of people.
What?
No, let me clarify. I never made fun of people to make fun of them. I was friendly with everybody. I have been an equal opportunity offender my entire life because everything is funny to me.
But you talk about fat people a lot.
Because fat is funny to me.
Let me be
fat is funny. Fat is funny. Fat is funny. Fat is funny.
So rude. That's not nice.
Fat. You're gonna laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Fat.
I'm not doing this with you. We've lost Greg.
Oh well, Greg.
At least he lasted the whole show this time.
You made it 59 minutes, Greg. Congratulations. How did these ladies and gentlemen get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me at Tiff Linnell on everything, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or .com. Alex the Great, how do they get in touch with you?
I am Alex the Great. Oh, Greg, you're back. How do people get in touch with you? You need to, Greg. Oh, damn.
Oh, Greg.
You need to call Greg. He's Greg Williams _ or something like that. I hate underscore, so if I got it wrong,
I know you do.
Fuck, because I hate them. You shouldn't have an underscore, Greg. You shouldn't have it. I'm Alex the Great. Of course, I'm Alex Unmuted on Twitter, Instagram, and .com. You can find me at Alex Unmuted pretty much everywhere. So that's gonna do it for us. We're back. I'm actually back tomorrow morning, 6 to 10. at theShakeUpShow.com. Download the ShakeUp app. I'll be there right now. I don't have a co-host. My last co-host was a little bitch. Ooh, that's the that was the makers talking. I got free yet last night though. The Holy Spirit came upon my life, and I got
hallelujah.
I can say it because I went through a breakup. It was tumultuous.
It was. I was there, present, and accounted for.
Was there, and it's okay. Starting, you know what? I'm gonna start sourcing for my new co-host. You're gonna have to actually. Greg said he's gonna be live with me from our Atlanta studios. Welcome back again, Greg.
Yeah, sorry, technical difficulties.
So, Greg, we'll talk about that offline. But we have some information about the Atlanta studios that are going to be opening.
I'm so ready for it.
I am going to be sourcing for my show as well. I am already
Greg, like Tiffany. Greg is sitting here talking about he's ready for it, but bitch, are you gonna come to work?
I will come to the studio. I will come to the studio. I will be there bright and early in the morning for the 4 or 5 hour show, Monday through Friday. I'm in.
Because
it's not just a 4 to 5 hour job. I'm gonna put you to work all day.
Okay, like tell Tiff, you better tell him a morning show is work. Okay,
I get that. You come for like an hour before the show starts and do all of your commercials and stuff, and then film the show, and then like usually like 30 minutes after.
No.
We'll talk about it. Are we still on air?
Yeah,
we are still live. So how do people get in touch with you, Greg? How?
Oh, you get in contact with me. You can call me at 404. No, just
no.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm on social media, Greg Williams __, or you can get me on Facebook. I'm Greg Williams. Or if you need real estate needs, you can go to PremierAtlantaProperties.com.
All right.
The music is on. We got to go. Again, you got all the information. We're at theShakeUpShow.com. We are back here next Monday night. We're here on Monday and Friday nights. Remember, today is greater. Believe
Monday and Wednesday.
And Monday and Wednesday. What did I say?
Monday and Friday.
The music's not going to put me off. All right. We're back here Monday and Wednesday nights. The Shake Up Show airs during the week, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. TheShakeUpShow.com, The Shake Up Show on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow us. Remember, today is greater. Believe it, speak it, and live it. You have to make the choice to be great. Your situation is not your destination. Instead, make it your motivation. Namaste.